Hi everyone, welcome to Uncle Beanie's Funhouse, Haverhill's fun TV show for kids. I'm your host Phil Brown, but you can call me Uncle Beanie. We have a really great show today. I want to thank you for joining us. I also want to thank the Tiger Cubs from Haverhill's Pack 13 and 63 for coming. Great to have you guys, glad you could make it. The first half of our show is going to be about dogs, and with me I have a special guest. His name is Mark Dana. He's from Greyhound Pets of America. Welcome to the show, Mark.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
Why don't you tell me a little about Greyhound Pets of America, what you do, and about the dogs?
Sure thing. Greyhound Pets of America is the largest rescue for greyhounds in the country. We're the Central New Hampshire chapter. What I have with me today is Tama and Zoe, who are my dogs, and we use them as ambassadors when we go to meet and greets or other events that we allow the dogs to meet the public and get the public aware of the greyhound breed. Both these greyhounds came off the track. They were retired off the track. Greyhounds, when they meet their end of their racing career, they become retired. Rescues like ourselves pick up the dogs from the track, bring them to the vet, have them all medical taken care of, their dental, in either spayed or neutered.
Okay.
And from there, our particular group is an all foster program. And what we do is from the vets, we take them and they're placed into their foster home where they're socialized. Okay. Greyhounds, unlike other dogs that we're accustomed to, is that they grow up in a kennel environment with other dogs in a training facility, and then they go and live on the track while they're racing. When greyhounds come to your home, they don't know how to walk upstairs. They don't know what a glass door is or a screen door. All these things are unfamiliar to them. So when we bring them to a foster home, that's part of their socializing, understanding the noises that we are accustomed to, but the dog's not. As puppies, when we bring a puppy into our house, they get accustomed to those sounds, and they learn the stairs and other things as they grow. We're bringing a full-grown dog into our home, and the assumption is they already know all that, and which is not, because they spend their whole life on the track.
How long does that take for them to get used to being at home?
Greyhounds, being very intelligent dogs that they are, it usually takes roughly about a week or two. Some dogs actually adapt within a couple days. Zoe is my fourth greyhound, and I adopted her in August. And I found her on the track when I went up to the track with the group to pick up some other dogs. And we were going up to pick up 7 dogs that day. We ended up taking 8 because I failed picking up dogs that day, and I adopted Zoe. And she became my fourth greyhound. She became a friend of Tama's. And Tama, of course, is my third greyhound. And this, as you see, they're very relaxed, very calm around the children.
Yeah, especially on TV. I'm surprised that they're so comfortable.
Yeah, they're accustomed to this. They've been on television before, but this is their nature. Greyhounds are very, very quiet dogs. They rarely bark. They rarely make a lot of noise. They don't need a lot of exercise. And that's the big misperception that the public has about greyhounds. Because they're racers, they think that they always have to be running and exercising them. And greyhounds are sprinting dogs, similar to a cheer. They're aerodynamically designed. If you look at a greyhound, they're all muscular in the front legs and in the rear legs, and everything else is thin. They're thin head, their ears full back, so whereas they're running, they're aerodynamic.
So these guys are very lean. They're in good shape.
Absolutely.
They don't get much exercise?
No, well, I have about an acre and a half of land, and they do romp around, but it's usually about a 5-minute romp.
So at their own will?
And at their own will, yep. They're very complacent. They love children.
I can see.
They fit well within a home. Greyhounds are a family dog. They're an inside dog. They're a dog that always have to be on lead, which meaning on your lead or in a fenced-in area, because they are sight hounds. And a greyhound can see a white styrofoam coffee cup move at a half a mile away. A half a mile? A half a mile away. They have very good eyesight for canines. And a greyhound, within a short period of time, under several strides, can get up to 40 miles an hour. And about 46 miles an hour is their maximum speed. And they are very, very fast dogs, and that's why they're built this sleek, just like a cheetah is. And also something familiar with a greyhound is they have very deep chest, and that is because they have extra large lungs to pump in the oxygen into their bloodstream while they're sprinting. And they also have very large hearts, and this also enables the heart to pump the blood through the system, which gives them oxygen.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
There's lots of greyhounds.
Yes,
I didn't know that. Do you guys have any questions? Anybody want to ask a question? What's your question?
What are your names?
Zoe.
Yeah.
This is Zoe, and she's 5 years old. And this is Tamer, and she's 4 years old.
Zoe and Tamer.
And they're blonde brindles as the coloring, the markings.
Anybody else have a question?
Yes.
Okay.
Which of your dogs is the biggest?
Tamer, she's taller.
Older? She older?
She's younger.
She's younger.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's taller.
Yeah.
And how about you? What's your question?
How old can they get?
Greyhounds can live up to 15 years of age. Last year, the oldest greyhound on record passed away at 20.
20?
So, yes, they're a long...
That's old for dogs.
Yes, it is. They're for a large breed dog, they live a long time. Greyhounds do not have any inherited health issues. And they're also hyperallergenic. When you pet a greyhound, they're very, very soft.
Sure.
They have oily skin, and they shed very, very little. So it makes it a great pet.
Okay, how about a couple more questions? What's your question?
Do they play nicely with other dogs?
Yes, they do.
Oh,
they
good.
get along.
That's important. That's
they get
important.
along very well with other breeds.
And what's your question?
How big are they when they are newborn?
They're the same size of all little puppies. They're very small, and but they don't look like greyhounds. They look almost like they have very stubby noses when they're puppies.
Because they get real long, don't
Yep, yep. They're one of their nicknames is a needle nose.
they? Needle nose. They don't mind being called that, do you?
They don't mind being called anything as long as you pat them.
Okay, one more question. Then we're going to have some book reviews. What's your question?
How fast can they run?
They can run up to 46 miles an hour.
46 miles an hour. You know how fast that is?
It's very fast.
Very fast.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
I'll say. Sheesh. Okay, well, right now, thanks again, Mark. That was very good.
No problem.
Good to know about the greyhounds. I didn't know a lot of that myself. We have some book reviews we're going to do. And one is about greyhounds. Zachary, why don't you come on up? You have a book review to do? You have your book? Okay, why don't you stand up? Here, why don't you take the microphone and show the book. Why don't you hold the book so people can see it? All right, now tell me, what's the name of the book?
Dasher Gets Adopted.
Dasher Gets Adopted. Okay, why don't you tell me what the book is about?
About a greyhound that liked running a lot, and it got adopted and didn't know much about the family or how to walk up the stairs, but it got used to it.
Oh, just like Mark said, they have to learn those things, huh? What was Dasher's favorite thing to do?
Run.
Run? Like, was it a he or a she?
She.
And what color was she?
Black and white.
Yeah. Was she happy with the family?
Yes.
What kind of family adopted her?
A family of 3, a kid and a mom and dad.
Okay, so it was a good-sized family, huh? And she was happy with them, right? Did you like the book?
Yeah, it was really good.
You were so good about it.
How Dasher really liked the family and how the kid played with Dasher.
Oh, okay. Well, Zach, that's a really good book review. Thank you. Okay, who's next? Devin? Come on up, Devin. Zachary, why don't you have a seat? Come on up, Devin. Okay. Why don't you hold the book so everybody can see it? What's the name of your book?
Go Dog Go.
Go Dog Go. That is a classic. I read that. That's one of my favorite books when I was a kid. How about you, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great book. Why don't you move over here a little bit more, Devin? Why don't you move up close? Okay, great. Now tell me, what's the book about?
It's about all kinds of dogs, white, black, red, green, blue, all different sorts of colors.
And what kind of things do they do?
They run and have dog parties.
Dog parties? What's a dog party like?
Dogs are, well, they jump around and jump after their foods, and they chase other dogs, and
So
they,
Do you think dogs like to party?
yeah,
Yeah, have you ever seen any dogs partying?
no,
No, have you ever been to a dog party?
no.
No? Okay. But, you know, the book says that they do like to party. I believe it. What favorite colored dog do you like? What's your favorite colored dog?
Red.
Yeah? Were there any dogs funnier than other dogs?
I think the blue is the funniest.
The blue one was the funniest? Why?
Because he was jumping for cake. The dog was holding cake, and he was in the air jumping for it.
That's crazy. So, did you like the book? Yeah? Would you recommend it to other kids?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. All right. Well, thank you. That's a great book report. Thank you. Thanks, Devin. Okay, why don't you have a seat? And now we're going to have a lot of fun because we're all going to tell dog jokes, right? So everybody get up in line and we'll start telling dog jokes. And my joke master is going to be Dennis Breyer, who's one of the leaders of Pack 13 and Pack 63, a busy man. Here you go, Dennis. Why don't you go over there and be careful with this stuff. All right. So who's going to be first? All right, what's your name?
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. What's your joke?
What happened to the dog that ate nothing but garlic?
What?
His bark was much worse than its bite.
Oh, I bet. Okay, that's a good joke. Who's next? And what's your name?
Brian,
Hey, Brian, what's your joke?
who is the dog's favorite comedian?
Who?
Groucho Marx.
Groucho Marx. Good one. Okay. Who's next? What's your name?
Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. What's your joke?
What happens when it rains cats and dogs?
What?
You can step in a poodle.
A step in a poodle. That's a good one. Good joke. Who's next? What's your name?
David,
Hi, David. What's your joke?
how can you tell if you have a stupid dog?
How?
It chases parked cars.
Chases parked cars. That's stupid, I guess. All right, good one. Who's next? What's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. What's your joke?
What did the cowboy say when the bear ate Lassie?
What?
Well, doggone.
Well, I'll be doggone. That's a good one. Good joke, Josh. Who's next? What's your name?
Joshua.
I thought he was Joshua. Okay, what's your joke?
What happened when the dog went to the flea circus?
What?
He stole the show.
He stole the whole show. That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one. Who's next? Hi there. What's your name?
Kayla.
Hi, Kayla. What's your joke?
What did the snowman name his dog?
What?
Frost. Because Frost bites.
Frostbite. That, oh, because frost bites. Good one. Good job, Kayla. I like that one. Who's next? And what's your name?
Rachel,
Hi, Rachel. What's your joke?
why do dogs wag their tails?
Why do dogs wag their tails? I don't know why.
Because no one else will do it for them.
That makes sense, obviously. Why not think of that? All right. Zachary, what's your joke?
What do you get if you cross a shepherd with a rose? A sheepdog with a rose?
I don't know. What?
A cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Hey, I like cauliflower. It's good. I like cauliflower. All right, who's next? What's your name? Devin, what's your joke?
What do you get if you cross a dog with Concord?
I don't know. Tell me.
A jet setter.
A jet setter. Okay, get it? Jet setter, English setter, Irish. You know, you get it too. All right, who's this? What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan, what's your joke?
Why didn't the dog speak to his foot?
Why?
Because it's not polite to speak back to your paw.
Oh, your paw, get it? Dad, paw, 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 P-A-W, P-A. I get it. Okay, what's your name again, Stephanie?
Yeah.
What's your joke?
What sorts of clothes does a pet dog wear?
I don't know, what type?
A petticoat.
Petticoat. Get it? Okay, good one. I like that. I get it. Brian, you got another joke for us? All right.
Where do Eskimos train their dogs?
Where?
In the mushroom.
The mush, get it? Mush, the dog, the mush, the sleds, and I get it. That's a good one. How about one more? Then we're going to go for public service announcement. Jacob, what's your joke?
What kind of dog does Dracula have?
I don't know how. What?
A bloodhound.
Dracula Bloodhound makes sense. Good one. Great jokes, guys. Why don't we take a break right now? We'll have a public service announcement. We'll be back with some singing and dancing. And thanks again, Mark, for being on the show. We'll see you in a minute. Uncle Beanie's Funhouse. All right.
Now, you never want to let these two wires touch. And you see that tab there? That means that if this baby blows, boom! You get a free flight around the world. Know what I'm saying, buddy?
Your local library has all the information you need, and some you don't.
I never seen one quite like that before.
Every day we throw away tons of trash that could easily be recycled. Every week in Massachusetts, we throw out almost 1 million newspapers. We use more than 9,000 plastic bottles every minute.
But only about 25% of them are recycled.
Some people think recycling takes too much time or it's too hard. This is going to be our world soon.
Help us take care of it.
Recycle.
It's one place where a little effort
can make a big difference.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Uncle Beanie's Funhouse. We're having a great time here. This half of the show, we're going to do some singing and dancing. And with me, I have a very special guest. His name is Joshua Williams. He's a country singer from Haverhill, my favorite city. And right now, he's going to sing Is the Grass Any Bluer on the Other Side. Let's hear it, Joshua.
Dedicated man. He drove those country's back roads to 1,000 one-night stands. The music from your mandolin sparkled like wildfire in the wind and echoed through the hollows in the hills. So tell me, Bill, is the grass sunny bluer on the other side? Did it look like old Kentucky when the gates swung open wide? Bet the good Lord's got you playing somewhere up there every night. Is the grass sunny bluer on the other side? Heard you on the Opry when I was just a kid. Tried my best to learn and sing and play the way you did. Just like me the day you died, the guitars and the fiddles cried. The music ain't the same without you, Bill. We miss you still. Is the grass sunny bluer on the other side? Did it look like old Kentucky when the gates swung open wide? Bet the good Lord's got you playing somewhere up there every night. Is the grass sunny bluer on the other side? Just like me the day you died, the guitars and the fiddles cried. The music ain't the same without you, Bill. We miss you still. Is the grass sunny bluer on the other side? Did it look like old Kentucky when the gates swung open wide? But the good Lord's got you playing somewhere up there every night. Is the grass sunny bluer on the other side? Is the grass sunny bluer on the other side?
All right, that's it. Second Josh. Good job. Excellent job, Josh. I understand you have another song for us. You're going to be accompanied by your father, Dan Williams. Dan, why don't you get up there, play guitar? And Joshua's going to be singing Old Slewfoot.
High on a mountaintop, what do you see? Bear tracks, looking back at me. You better get your rifle, boy, before it's too late. The bear's got a little pig and he's heading for the gate. He's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. He's never been cornered, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Saved up my money and I bought me some bees that started making honey way up in the trees. I cut down the tree, but my honey's all gone. Old Slewfoot's done made himself at home. He's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. He's never been cornered, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Winter's coming on and it's 40 below. The creek's froze over, so where can he go? We'll run him down the gully and I'll run him to the well. Shoot him in the bottom just to listen to him yell. He's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. He's never been cornered, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me.
Let's hear it for Joshua. Great job. Excellent song, Joshua. All right. Hey, you should be on American Idol, I think. What do you think? American Idol? He's got potential. I can see it. All right, well, hey, we're going to do some dancing now. Anybody feel like doing the hokey pokey? Yeah! That's what I thought. All right.
Really, I love that.
Yeah, all right, let's get up there. All right, come on, guys.
You put your right foot in, you take your right foot out, you put your right foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Wow. You put the left foot in, you take your left foot out, you put your left foot in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Wow.
Dance, come on, everybody, dance. Let's go. We're doing hokey pokey.
You put your right arm in, you take your right arm out. You put your right arm in, then you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Wow. You put your left arm in, you take your left arm out. You put your left arm in, then you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Wow. You put your head in, you take your head out. You put your head in, then you do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Well, put your right elbow in, you put your right elbow out. You put your right elbow in, then you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yeah. You put your left elbow in, you take your left elbow out. You put your left elbow in, then you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Wow.
Come on, hokey pokey, come on. Dance, come on. Great song.
You put your right hip in, you take your right hip out. Put your right hip in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you put your left hip in, you put your left hip out. Left hip in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yeah. You put your whole self in. You put your whole self out. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your backside in. Now put your backside out. You do the hokey pokey, then you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey.
Hokey pokey.
The hokey pokey. That's what it's all about.
All right, great song. How'd it go, guys? All right. All right, now let's do Simon Says. Let's go. Do the song. Just do what Simon says in the song, okay? It's a lot of fun. You can dance a little, too, in the middle. Right?
Like to play a game that is so much fun, and it's not so very hard to do. The name of the game is Simple Simon Says, and I'd like for you to play it too. Put your hands in the air. Simple Simon Says. Shake them all about. Simple Simon Says. Do it when Simon says. Simple Simon Says. And you will never be out. Simple Simon Says. Put your hands on your hips. Let your backbone slip. Simon Says. Simple Simon Says. Put your hand on your hips. Let your backbone slip. Simon Says. Put your hands on your head. Simple Simon Says. Bring them by your side. Simple Simon Says. Shake them to your left. Simple Simon says. Now shake them to your right.
Come on, dance, boogie.
Put your hands on your head. Simple Simon says. Bring them by your side. Simple Simon says. Shake them to your left. Simple Simon says. And shake them to your right. Now that you have learned to play the game with me, you can see it's not so hard to do. Let's try it once again, this time more carefully, and I hope the winner will be you. Clap your hands in the air. Do it double time. Slow it down like before. Simple Simon says. Are you looking fine? Simple Simon says. Now clap them high in the air. Simple Simon says. Do it double time. Simple Simon says. Slow it down like before. Simple Simon says. Are you looking fine?
Good job, guys. That's a fun song. We should do that more often. All right, everybody come over here. Come on, everybody over here. Come on. Let's have a seat. We got to wrap up the show. But I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks again to the Tiger Cubs in Haverhill of Pack 13 and 63. Glad you could make it. And why don't we all look out this way so we can say goodbye to our audience. All right, and thank you for watching Uncle Beanie's Funhouse. See you next time on Uncle Beanie's Funhouse. All right, hey. Don't you love this dog? Great job, guys. Let's hear it. Come on, clap, guys. Look that way. Everybody look that way. All right, good job.